Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question this morning is for the Premier. Premier, this past weekend I toured Cootes Paradise with the Royal Botanical Gardens representatives. I also toured the City of Hamilton's combined sewer overflow facility with Public Works officials. It was important for me to understand the magnitude of this disaster. An estimated 24 billion litres of raw sewage seeped into Hamilton's water systems for over 4 years. I learned that the Royal Botanical Gardens was not notified by the ministry or by anyone else that this disaster had taken place. So, Mr. Speaker, my question this morning is, when did the Premier first become aware of this disaster, and what steps did he take to inform the community directly, and I mean directly, about these dangers?
Questions to the Premier.
Minister of Energy.
Referred to the Minister of Energy, Northern Development and Mines.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, our government continues to take the health and safety of all Ontarians very seriously, and it's unfortunate that the city chose to keep this information from the public. However, we are ensuring that the City of Hamilton is taking every necessary step to clean up the sewage spill, repair and fix the combined sewage overflow tank equipment, and prevent failure discharges. As soon as we learned about the spill, Mr. Speaker, we directed the City of Hamilton to report back to us on steps that were being taken. That wasn't enough for us, Mr. Speaker. When this failed to happen, we ordered again that this be done. An additional follow-up was requested, and the incident was forwarded to the Minister's Investigation and Enforcement branch. Mr. Speaker, thank you.
The supplementary question.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I think I understand that the ministry has initiated an investigation, and it would be very helpful for the residents of Hamilton to make that investigation public. We don't even know if it's complete, so that would be something that we would expect from this ministry. You know, but it wasn't just the Royal Botanical Gardens that were kept in the dark. Diane, who's one of my constituents, lives in the affected area, and she and her family get their household water directly from a well that draws from Cootes Paradise. Diane contacted my office, and she was very alarmed and upset that they were not notified once by anyone or made aware of the risk. And she says, to this day, I'm the only one that has bothered to return any of her calls. So I would like to ask the Premier again, Mr. Speaker, and make perfectly clear, people have a right to know what's in their water, and the provincial government has a responsibility to protect the residents of Ontario. The ministry has the power to notify the public about significant health and environmental risks. Why were the people of Hamilton not notified that 24 billion litres of raw sewage flowed into our water system for over 4 years?
Members, please take their seats.